Mountain News this morning. The three men charged in connection with the murder of Amber Spradlin appeared in court, pleading for the upcoming trial date to remain the same. And recent analysis has found an Eastern Kentucky program has helped more people find jobs this year than other programs in America.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this November 7th. We're at 5:33 this morning and ready for a check of our weather on this cold day with meteorologist Alexa Minton. Alexa, run us through our weekend.
We have got a first alert weather day today because of a couple reasons, and it's going to last all the way through our Monday. Now, today we are starting off with, of course, an active rounds of storms coming in the second half of your forecast. It eventually is going to shift into snowflake chances by our Monday forecast. So those strong storms are rolling in the second half of our day. We stay calm for our Saturday, but by the time we're talking towards our Sunday night into Monday, we're looking at flake chances for our region, and it feels like the teens on Monday. So today, one thing we're noticing, those temperatures not too bad. Don't be fooled by the 70s you're going to see in the upper 60s. It feels good for the first half of the day when you step outside, but as those thunderstorms roll towards your skies, things are going to pack a punch. Again, second half of the day is when we're going to expect that activity. I'll walk you through your full forecast and tell you a little bit more about those incoming storms in just a few more moments.
Thanks, Alexa. A sheriff's office here in the mountains is looking to strengthen the relationship with children in their community. WYMT's Neely Green spoke to the Laurel County Sheriffs about their new Behind the Badge program.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office is hosting a new program specifically for youth. Behind the Badge was created by Sheriff John Root and his fiancée Heather. Root says it's an effort to show the kids they are there for them.
One of my favorite sayings is that, these children are our future, and we're always looking at different ways to bond with these kids, different ways to bring them out to our facility.
The program is free and open to 25 children ages 14 to 17. Each session is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and will take place on the second Tuesday of each month in 2026. The first one is on January 13th at the Sheriff's Office.
The first one will be a meet and greet here at the Sheriff's Office. Children will get to come in and meet deputies, talk with the sheriff, and they'll be shown around the facility.
The goal of the program is to strengthen the bond between youth and law enforcement. Root says he wants kids to view deputies as helpers in the community.
And we want them to see that we're just everyday average people, just like their parents or their grandparents, their teachers, and to get involved with us as much as possible.
Root says the program is also an opportunity to show that their doors are always open.
So we want everyone to know that the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is a kid-friendly facility, and they're welcome here anytime.
Root says he is hopeful the program will build positive relationships through gaining trust, understanding, and open communication. In Laurel County, Neely Green, WYMT Mountain News.
Root says the sheriff's office enjoys being active in the community and participating in local school events. Well, in Virginia, a former school teacher who was shot by a 6-year-old was awarded $10 million by a jury. Abby Zwerner was shot and seriously injured by the student back in 2023. Zwerner was shot in the hand and chest by a single bullet while her classroom at Rickneck Elementary School in Newport, Virginia. Newer's lawsuit had sought $40 million in compensatory damages. In Harlan County, a man appeared virtually in court in a case where he was accused of shooting at officers. Stacey Huff pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of attempted murder of a police officer. He was arrested in August after police responded to a home in the Close Plant community. Police say Huff had been highly intoxicated and was holding some of his family at knife point. He is scheduled to appear in court again on December 5th. The 3 men charged in connection with the murder of Amber Spradlin appeared in court yesterday as attorneys for her accused murderer made a plea to keep the upcoming trial date on the calendar. M.K. McKinney's attorney opposed a recent request by Commonwealth's attorney Brent Turner, which asked the court to push back the trial to allow the DNA evidence to be fully tested. Turner says the Commonwealth has an obligation to Spradlin and the jury to make sure everything's presented. The defense asked Judge Eddie Coleman to keep the December 1st trial date on the docket and filed a motion to lower McKinney's bond and allow him out of jail on home incarceration, saying that he's been waiting long enough and the evidence the state has should be sufficient to go to trial.
Judge set a trial date 6 months ago. We've known for 6 months we're going, so be ready to go. And if you're not ready, then that's on you. But they've talked forever about how strong their case is. Let's see it.
Judge Coleman is expected to rule on the motions in the next few days. In Bell County, a man faces several charges after leading police on a chase. Police executed a traffic stop Wednesday in Middlesboro. They noticed a mini bike with 2 people on it going past the speed limit with no lights. Police say one of the people on the bike got off it, but they kept chasing. Police said he led them into oncoming traffic at one point. When police arrested Gabriel Schooler, they say he had a shank in one of his socks. In Pike County, 2 people were arrested after police say they left the scene of a crash. It happened Wednesday when police responded to Ratliff's Creek area about a crash involving an SUV and a truck. In the citation, it says a wheel came off the trailer that a truck had been pulling, which struck the SUV. Police later came across Jared Wayne Hicks, who was laying in a ditch. Karen Nicole Hicks was also arrested. The 2 were taken to the Pike County Detention Center. In Whitley County, a man was arrested after he was accused of impersonating a peace officer. Wednesday, police were called to the Tattersall area of Corbin. They say a man stopped 2 minors who had been riding in a golf cart when he showed them a badge and claimed to be an assistant constable. Police say Stephen Smith threatened to issue the minors a ticket. Smith was taken to the Whitley County Detention Center. Recent analysis has found the East Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program, or EKSEP, has helped more people find jobs this year than other programs in America. According to the Summit Work Solutions research, EKSEP served more people per capita in 2024 than programs in places like Dallas, Miami, and Seattle. Despite the region's economic challenges and frequent natural disasters, the data shows that EKSEP has achieved significant workforce outcomes.
EKSEP really has become, I think, a very unknown asset to the communities in Eastern Kentucky. And oftentimes it's because the work that they do is kind of behind the curtain of the community action agency partners that they work with. But when you look at the impact that EKSEP is having, it really is something that the people of Eastern Kentucky should be proud of.
The program is shown to have helped more than 12,000 people find jobs. Well, folks throughout Eastern Kentucky are banding together, helping one another out during times of food uncertainty. Here's a girl from Knott County who's been helping to feed her classmates long before the government shutdown. Take a look.
It's all done.
On the campus of Knott County Central High School sits the blessing box, filled with food and drinks.
I just want them to come out here also, and if they need anything, they can have it, and it's always here.
Junior Kylie Jones is the brains behind the blessings.
Take that stuff back.
Bringing the pantry to life nearly 6 months ago, feeling called after seeing her friends grow up in low-income households.
I know that like kids struggle and like their families struggle, and like the area that we live in, there's not a lot of people that have a lot of money.
Every weekday morning at 8, just like clockwork, Kylie and her family pass each other water bottles, expertly set up cans, and put together a toiletry section.
We don't want them to go hungry. We don't want them to do without. So absolutely come get anything that you need.
Dana Hall is Kylie's mom.
My car is a roll-in grocery store.
She says they spend around $400 a month on items for the box, but also get extra food from those who can give.
Don't ever feel guilty. That's exactly what it's here for.
Kids can make their way to the blessing box, take whatever they need, and rest assured, knowing that it'll be restocked in the morning.
Most of it's probably gone by lunch, so that's just a few hours.
Before the school bell rings, students take what they need and are ready to face the day with an added blessing.
If you need something, just like come and take it.
Well, Dana says they have an Amazon wish list where people can order food and other items for the blessing box. The family says they hope other schools throughout the region set up similar food pantries. A federal judge in Rhode Island ordered the Trump administration to fund the money to fully fund SNAP benefits for November. The ruling was in response to a challenge from cities and nonprofits complaining that the administration was only offering to cover 65% of the maximum benefit. Well, cold temperatures are right around the corner, so it's a good time to make sure your home heating is up to date and working fine. Jamison Welker, who works with Bryant Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric, says keeping your home's air filter up to date is critical. And folks also have to think about the habits they have when it comes to using heat. Turning the temperature up and down when we leave and come back to the home is not the best practice.
Much easier, much more economical and easier on a system if you just find a comfortable temperature, leave it at the temperature, set the thermostat to on, and just leave it and forget it.
Well, there are some steps you can take to help with keeping your home warm. Keeping doors closed from the outside and locking your windows can help in those efforts. Walker says you can even use plastic packaging from Amazon to help block any major cold drafts. West Virginia just submitted its application for the Federal Rural Health Transformation Program to transform healthcare for rural West Virginians. If approved, the transformation could provide $100 million per year for 5 years to rural healthcare in West Virginia through the Big Beautiful Bill. Governor Patrick Morrisey says the application focuses on recruiting, training, and retaining healthcare workers, plus promoting healthy living. 5:43 coming up. A Michael Jackson biopic has been announced. That and more in today's IN Entertainment Report.
You need